It's your daily dose of Donna. Welcome to the show. Today is Tuesday, October 21st. It is Tuesday. It is such a Tuesday. What does Tuesday mean to you? Today, Tuesday means like struggling. It's a struggling Tuesday because I have a cold. I didn't think I was capable of getting colds. I really thought I was unable to get sick. I thought I was superwoman. I really did. Because my kids have been sick around me. My husband has been sick around me in the last few months. And I was like, "Psst, no, nothing. I'm not getting it. I don't have any of it. I've got superhuman immunity." And just like that, man, just like that, I came down with a cold. But it's a head cold. I don't have a fever. So I just have a head cold. And it's not even a sore throat. It's just like congestion. And it sucks. And I slept like sitting up because I have one of those smart beds that it's like a sleep number bed. So I was able to sleep sitting up and thinking that that was going to help with my congestion, and it didn't. So I slept like crap. And then I woke up and I was struggling, and then I got in the sauna, and that made me feel so much better. I have to be honest, because like sweating made me feel so much better. And then I took a really warm shower. But then I had to spend an hour at Verizon. Never a good thing. Sick or not, never easy. And then and I'm just like I'm fighting through it. I'm fighting through it for you guys. I really am. I'm fighting through it for you, and we will have fun today. We're going to make fun. I just look scary because I have no makeup on. I'm trying my hardest to get through it. We will have a good time though, because we have to celebrate when women support women. And I support women. So we're celebrating women supporting women. And Blake Lively supports women, right? She does, doesn't she? Okay. If we take things at face value, Blake Lively supports women. Yay. Except we weren't, we were born on a day, but not yesterday. So we'll get into that story. Plus, there's a secret plot to rig Dancing with the Stars. This is a big exclusive. It's a paid article. I'm going to take you guys behind the paywall for this one. And there's more Baldwin family drama. This Ilaria, this is just for Micah. This story is just for Micah. It's an Ilaria exclusive. It's not really about Ilaria, but it's an offshoot of Ilaria. Those Baldwinitos, they just are always in drama, whether it's Alec, Ilaria, now it's Ireland, but also Haley Baldwin. There's so much drama around the Baldwins. Give it a break, Baldwins. Enough. Plus, we never got into the Lori Loughlin, John Stamos story. And I know John Stamos is married, but I'm still rooting for Uncle Jesse and Aunt Becky to get together. You know what I mean? You guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, hitting that like. I heard a story that if you hit likes, I feel better. So if we can hit 500 likes today on this episode, I will officially not be sick. So hit that like. And, my health depends on it. It's your daily dose of Donna. I started listening to Kevin Federline's book. You guys, I'm sorry. I did. I started listening to it this morning. I have 3 Audible credits because I'm part of that like monthly Audible, 1 book a month, and I haven't been using it. And so I had 3 credits, and I went on the app and I was like, oh, well, I'm going to do it. And to listen to it is only like a 5.5 hour listen. So I think I could be done by it depends, because I feel like today's going to be a very chill day laying in bed. So that's a TV day. When I'm very active and productive, that's a listening to books day. So I think I will be able to listen to it by the end of maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, Thursday. I am on chapter 3. He met Brittany already, but he hasn't started dating Brittany. He met her briefly he met her as a dancer when he was 21 and she was 16, but they never actually spoke. They just were on the same tour because LFO, remember LFO? Is that I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. Take it if you have one wish. What is that? She'll be fine for that summer, for that summer. What a shame, Donna. Can you imagine it bowling? That's my name. What a shame, Donna. Can you imagine it? Whoa, bowling. I'm sorry. Listen, my job is to get through the content. If you guys are watching crazy shit on TV and watching nutty people on YouTube every day because you just have questions, then I have questions too. Okay? Sorry. I will have to continue to do the Lord's work and listen to both sides of the story. Now, I have a feeling that I will definitely not be shocked by anything else he's saying because I feel like knowing everything that we learned, I do think that we've probably learned it all. I have a feeling that we've learned everything in just the headlines, like all the big headlines about KFed and Brittany. Because don't you think that they kind of already gave us all the big ones? I think so. But I didn't know this about KFed, and I'm just giving you guys a little spoiler. KFed was a pretty legit dancer before he met Brittany. I know everyone said that, he met Brittany and he was just some loser, or at least I kind of thought that he was just some loser that didn't have a job, that didn't have a career, that was just, she was his meal ticket. And maybe so. But before he even meets Brittany, he already is hired to do LFO's tour, which I know is like not that big of a deal, but he's hired on Christina Milian's world tour and turns it down to work with Michael Jackson. And then he's hired on, or right before that, he's hired on Pink's world tour. So he's actually, for the dancing world, he actually is quite a successful dancer. I work with a lot of dancers at my gym as trainers here in Los Angeles. So many people you meet in the gym world are dancers. And this would be, if they got even a quarter of that work, they would be so successful. So Kevin Federline in the dancing world is actually a very, very successful dancer. I almost wonder if there's video on YouTube of Kevin Federline. Oh my God, I'm so blind. When I took this off my glasses, it's like I literally could not see. Jeez, I'm really getting old, you guys. By the end of this episode, I may need a wheelchair to get out of here. Kevin Federline dancing. I want to see old school Kevin Federline dancing. KFed dancing. This is 18 years ago. It's 15 seconds only, though. I want to see I want to see his dancing reel. He must have been very good. There's no music, obviously. I don't know who this chick is that he's dancing with. Okay, I can dance like this. Okay, this is nothing. What? 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 Okay, hold on. That's basic. I could do that. Wait, KFed could be on Dancing with the Stars. That's actually not a bad idea. He would get voted off so fast. Who do you think would be more hated on Dancing with the Stars? KFed or Ilaria? I think KFed. People hate Kevin Federline online. And I get it. I understand. But at the same time, I do feel bad for him. I do. I kind of do in a little bit of a weird way. I'm sorry. I always have to apologize. Here's one more video that comes up from KFed dancing to Lose Control. Oh my God. Do you guys remember? Is that Dane Cook and Jessica Simpson? Do you guys remember Dane Cook and Jessica Simpson? Whoa. What happened to Dane Cook? You guys remember Dane Cook like went crazy? Here's Dane Cook and Jessica Simpson introducing, I guess, let's see.
We're waiting for. That was supposed to be my line.
What, we're going in the hot tub?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no. It's time for our last presenter of the night.
The mother of all presenters, Brittany Spears.
Oh, so then this is when they were still together. Oh, okay, so this is just not exactly what I wanted here. Okay, I'm gonna mute this. Is that what's happening? What am I watching? I need subtitles. I need some information here. Okay. Is that KFed in the hat? Will someone please explain? Okay, I'm sorry. Guys. If that's Kevin Federline, he's hot. Wait, why do I have a crush? I need help. This is when he became a rapper. I have a problem. You guys, I have a serious, serious problem. Zack, please pick up. Please pick up. Zack?
What?
I have a problem. You're live on Daily Dose of Donna.
Oh, lovely.
I have a problem.
What is your problem?
I'm looking at old videos on Daily Dose of Donna of Kevin Federline, and I think he's hot.
He wasn't not hot.
I really think he's hot.
He was kind of cute.
Like he's performing, he's rapping on stage.
Okay, well, the rapper era was not the vibe. Like that's not let's not perpetuate that conspiracy theory that he was a good rapper.
I'm not listening. I'm just watching. Just like on mute, like I'm Helen Kellering it, and it's actually good looking. Like, well, if I was Helen Keller, I wouldn't be able to see it, but like I'm half Helen Kellering it, and it's actually, and I'm sick. I have a really bad cold, so like anything I say should be taken into consideration that I'm actually not doing very well. I'm actually not doing well. Oh, Aunt Clara said I'm ageist because I said I couldn't see very well. I really can't see well. I'm not doing well today. But I think he's really hot. Like, I get it.
I get it too. I get what Brittany saw in him, but I mean, I don't know if Brittany has the best picker either.
No shit. No shit. Brittany doesn't have a good picker. But do you think
also, you can't really see him in this video? It's like so grainy.
Are you watching it?
Yeah.
Are you on our live? Say hi to everyone in the comments so then they know.
Hi to everyone in the comments.
No.
He was like, if you look at older photos, like he had swag. Like modern day KFed is kind of like when he got fat, like, you know, that wasn't really the vibe. But
no, when he got fat, it was not okay. He started to look like a slob when he was always going to the market. Remember, he was constantly going to the market?
Yeah.
And like Starbucks?
He had his little hat on, and he was doing his...
This is hot. Don't tell me that this is not a little hot.
It is a little hot. Anybody that's saying that they would not hit that is lying.
He looks like, who does he look like in this? I'm trying to imagine. Can you imagine?
Like Kevin
Federline. Micah says he's not Ilaria hot.
He's not even what?
Ilaria hot. He has a crush on Ilaria.
What? Is she hot? She's kind of like, I don't know, goofy and frail. No.
Well, I was going to show a video in just a bit of Ilaria and what she did on her Instagram last night. I'm sure Micah watched it 46 times last night in bed. But I think that I can see it. Like, I liked the bad boy when I was in high school, college. Like, I really liked that kind of guy. So I get it. Like, I understand. But this is what Ilaria was doing last night on her Instagram. Do you see it? Watch.
Oh, is it on the live?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is she doing? What in the hell is that?
That's what I do on the weekends on my kitchen. You don't?
Not even close. I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll buy you a hula hoop and you can try. You should do that to get your parasite out.
Is hula hoop it out? I don't think that'll work.
Yeah, I think so. Look, it pushes on the parasite. Exactly. She's probably farting each time.
Remember when we did a whole poll if Taylor Swift was hot?
I don't want to get into another polarizing conversation about Taylor Swift being hot or not.
Look at KFed was a vibe.
I think KFed was hot. Okay. Well, thank you for confirming that there was a little bit like in this moment only KFed was hot. Whether or not he is not now, I don't think. But the cover of his book, he looks hot.
What is it? Oh my God. Brody Jenner was hot. There's a photo of him and Brody.
Brody Jenner was so damn hot.
Kevin Federline on the cover of his book is so not hot.
No. Let me pull it up. Here.
I mean, he's not as terrible anymore, right? Well, he's
these ads. And no, he looks a little scary. He actually looks scary in the cover of his memoir. He looks like he's gonna like take us down. Yeah, Brody Jenner is definitely one of the hottest guys out there. Do you think Lance likes that my show is about whether or not men are hot?
Hot or not.
Hot or
Do
not.
you know how sexist that is? That makes men feel like they're just a piece of candy.
Well, I don't think Blake Lively would appreciate this, considering she empowers women, and we should get into that story in just a moment. Thank God for timestamps on today's episode, so people can just skip through this. Okay, bye. I love you.
That's it. I was called in to confirm Kevin Federline was hot.
I would love for you to be part of my show today if you want to be. We're about to talk about your boyfriend, Dylan Efron.
I don't have any comments about Dylan. I don't think he's a good dancer. Everybody's overhyping him because they think he's hot on Dancing with the Stars.
There's a whole secret plot to rig Dancing with the Stars. I'm going to get into it in just a moment if you want to come in. I'll give you the link if you do.
Okay, fine.
Oh my God. Don't be too excited. Jeez.
But is it going to be like an hour-long show, or are we already at the end of the show? Okay,
Zack, this is a... Come as you please, okay? I'm going to invite you. If you want to come, come. Okay. I love you.
Okay, love you.
Bye. My goodness. He's so difficult. He's literally like a he's a difficult man. I already live with 3 difficult men. I also have to date him too. By the way, Zack gave me crap this morning on his show saying I don't like gay people. And yesterday I went to town about how much I love gay people. Nancy says, wow, don't break your back for us, Zack. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't allow him in if he tries to get in. Okay. I should ask, what's the secret passcode? Okay, so let's get into the show, you guys. While he's trying to get in the show, we have to talk about a few different things. And yeah, Blake Lively, not only did Blake Lively upset me yesterday, she really did. A couple people in the arena of Blake Lively supporters upset me, and I'm going to talk about it because I'm nothing if not, a little bit messy on the show. It's Zack's influence that makes me messy is the truth. I can't help it. I can't help but feel actually gaslit. Actually, I do feel gaslit when this happens because I get these kind of, I see these kind of notifications and these comments by people that support Blake Lively and get mad at anyone that has issues with what Blake Lively says. And I get frustrated. So we're going to talk about it all. And don't worry. we'll get into it. But before we do that, just a reminder that this week's episode is brought to you by Ollie. Wanting the best, absolute best for my dog, I switched to Ollie. They offer fresh, protein-packed meals made with real human-grade ingredients, which is a win for my dog's health. And they offer 5 tasty recipes, all slow-cooked for top nutrition. A win for my dog's happiness. They have human-grade recipes backed by vet nutritionists and crafted with culinary experts. Dogs love the taste. Even the pickiest eaters will show more excitement during mealtime. It's tailor-made plans to meet your dog's specific needs, and they're perfectly portioned meals in mess-free packaging. It also comes with a scoop for easy serving and a storage pop-tainer for zero fridge stink. That's important. The Ollie food is the only food that my dogs like. I have tried to stray away from it if I'm out of Ollie, or if I'm like, oh, I should try something new. Never works. My dogs don't like it. They don't eat it. They walk away from it. Or worse than that, their digestion is off. So your dog's well-being starts with their food, and that's why Ollie delivers fresh human-grade food that your dogs will love. Head to ollie.com/dailydose and tell them all about your dog. Use code DAILYDOSE to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer a happiness guarantee on the first box, so if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. That's OLLIE.com/dailydose and enter code DAILYDOSE to get 60% off your first box. Zack.
Hi.
Nice of you to join.
Why do you look like you have COVID?
What the hell? What?
You're like, I'm sick. I didn't wash my hair. I have my big glasses on. I'm in a hoodie.
What? You're so, number one, I'm in a cute outfit. I am wearing.
You're in a robe. Oh, that is a cute
I'm
outfit.
wearing cute jeans, my big jeans. I was wearing a cardigan. It was kind of chilly this morning. I was already at Verizon. I took a shower. My hair is just wet, and I just put it up. Okay, what do you want from me? Jeez. You gave me some crap this morning.
Did I?
Yeah. Do you really think I don't like gay people? Can you please clear the air?
Yes. You say things that I'm like, oh my God, Donna. Like, you just want to eradicate the gay population. You're supporting the concentration camps.
Zack, Peter, you can't joke about these things for real.
Not the constant. What is the conversion camps? Sorry.
Zack, you can't say this stuff. You know how much I care about the gay population. That's like,
I don't
so
know,
not a
guys.
joke
I'm
to me.
doubtful. I think she's one of those people that says keep the S out of LGBTQ.
Keep the sapphic out?
No, the straight people.
Oh. Keep the Sephardic out?
She says
don't
no
even know
more
what
gay
Sephardic is.
rights.
Come on. I have a rainbow next to me. I support gay people. I love gay people. Don't do this.
What's going on with Dylan Efron?
Are you even gay? A lot of people don't think you are.
That's not true.
I, for one, question it.
Yeah, right. You're always saying things like, you're so gay. I'm talking to a flaming gay. You always say things like that. So I don't buy it. Donna thinks I'm like way more gay than I actually am. I'm like, there's 10 other gay people that I can name off the top of my head that wear like heels and eyeshadow and like have dildos in their closets and like paint their nails. And I'm just like, I don't do any of that shit. And yet Donna thinks I'm like the gayest person she's ever met. I don't even like sucking dick.
You should hear how my kids imitate you.
Oh, and now she has her kids being homophobic on top of it. Hate speech.
I love it. I love it. Oh my God, you're so funny. Well, what am I to you? I'm just like, I'm your token Jew friend.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm the only reason you're friends with me is because you're like, I can't be anti-Semitic. I've got a Jewish friend.
Yeah. You're like my token black friend. I tell people all the time, Jew lives matter.
You can watch Candace Owens because you're like, I'm not anti-Semitic because I have a Jewish friend.
Exactly.
Right?
I can question the Holocaust because at least I know I have a Jewish friend.
You asshole. I'm a TJF. TJF, token Jew friend.
Token Jew friend. There we go.
And you're my TGF, token gay friend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Donna's second guessing inviting Zack to join. This show will either keep people here or
It'll go off the rails. It always does.
Okay. Blake Lively supports women, unlike you. And yesterday, she posted in her stories the most outrageous stories. I'm sure you talked about it this morning. I saw a little bit of it. This was after you disgusted half the population of YouTube talking about your disgusting parasite, which I'm assuming one day will just come out in the toilet like a long worm, which I don't want to talk
know
about.
how that works.
Okay, let's continue. So Blake Lively went on her Instagram stories yesterday in between talking about, her silly, like random pajamas. And then she goes to Hamilton and she's talking about how she's so lucky to be on the stage of Hamilton. And then out of nowhere, oh, whoops, October 20th. Oh, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Because isn't that what you do? Don't you remember that it's that certain month midway through the month normally? Isn't that how you do it? Like on Gay Pride Month. Wouldn't you remember it on the month of the 20th of the month?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was so out of left field, and it was also so random because it was like gaslighting and digital harassment and teen abuse, and it was like all these random, like, I didn't realize if it was all DV related. Like, I guess there were fabrics of DV awareness in it, but like it was just so many random resources that to me came out of left field on a random Monday morning.
It was literally like she Googled images. She Googled images about DV. And actually October is intimate. Is it intimate partner? What is October? Okay. October is Domestic
Breast Cancer
Violence Awareness Month. It's DVAM. It's a time to focus on the seriousness of intimate partner violence. So that means like your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, and your girlfriend. That is usually what intimate partner DV is. Mm-hmm. So it's not usually the kind of harassment that you're giving me on the show. Although Blake Lively would categorize what you're giving me to be. Let's see if anything that you're giving me on the show is categorized on her stories. Do you think? Oh my God, Molly, are you available to come on here? This would be amazing.
Gaslighting.
So do you think, okay, so the first one is talking about how DV impacts millions in the US. And this, I don't know. Oh, she got this from this company, NDVH Official. It says it has both real person phone support as well as AI chat resources, checklists. Okay, great. This is a good resource. National Domestic Violence Hotline. Perfect. And this would have been a really nice thing had she just posted this. And I also would have appreciated where she just said, if she said, as you know, this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. This is a really important thing for me, especially since, I've become more aware of it in the last couple of years since I've learned more about it since doing the movie. Like just a little bit of communication would go a long way. But just putting on her stories without any information or communication is where it gets confusing, is what I think. What about you?
I think that Ryan Reynolds is like, her and Ryan are going through some shit. And I think that they clearly are on the verge of a divorce. And I think she's like spiraling. I think she's probably just like, it's just so out of left field. And I don't believe that she was genuinely doing this to support the cause.
I can see that too. So then she like really is starting to focus on teens here, because the first one says about teens. In this time, digital and emotional violence is both prevalent and easily hidden, especially for teens. So I'm thinking, like, is her child going through something?
No.
Like, is her child in the age where they're going through something, or is
maybe they're all being abused by Ryan?
Yes, or is her niece Keiki involved in something? Like, this is so weird. This is not about teens. This is about an experience from an intimate partner. Why is she talking about teens? It's a little strange, right? And then it talks about teen dating violence now all of a sudden. So now she's become like very serious about the teens here, working to educate teens about healthy and safe relationships and providing resources. Okay. Very random. Now she's going deep into all the different ways teens are doing this on social media. Okay. Technology facilitated abuse, which I think you do to me. I think
All the
that this
time.
would, yeah, right now, I would say that this is, I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm serious. You in this moment are making fun of me. So do you guys
I make fun
agree?
of you every day in your
I
COVID
keep
casual wear.
CCW. The next one is emotional and verbal. You're constantly monitoring or checking in with me. Then financial abuse. It's really odd, this whole thing. Now, this one I'm going to print out and put on my fridge because I do think everyone needs to be reminded of this in their lives, right? That never happened. You're just being paranoid. I see this every day on X, but okay.
Because you are very paranoid, though.
You're such
I feel like every day you text me and Molly and you're like, oh my God, you guys, did you see this? Oh my God, you're never going to believe what happened. The world is ending tomorrow.
What?
You have a lot of like doomsday disaster,
Molly, are you still here? Do I need to release you from the show? You're so mean to me.
censorship, fascism.
Zach
Yeah.
is the gaslighter. You're literally working with Taylor. I mean, with Blake.
You're being crazy. You're overreacting, Donna. If you'd love me, you just accept me for who I am. Because that never happened. You're just being paranoid. And everyone agrees with me. You're just difficult.
Oh my God. You guys remember when you used to only get mad at me for interrupting him? What about this parasite is taking over your body and your brain? You used to be kind to me.
Molly
Yes,
says-
Bridget, it's the parasite. He's unwell. I actually, you know what? I'm sensitive today because I'm sick. I could start crying. Would you feel better if I started to cry?
It would prove that you have actual human emotions.
Zach, I invited you to my son's bar mitzvah.
I know, because we're family.
My family's not supposed to treat me this way, Ryan.
I'm just channeling my inner Blake Lively.
Blake Lively is in your body. Literally, you're turning into her.
She's different.
So it's totally random. It came out of nowhere. It was so weird. And of course, it happened on the day that she was getting all this crap with
with Claire's audio.
Claire's audio, right? Claire's audio.
Okay, do you think that Claire was secretly hired by Blake, or do you think that Claire had her own agenda?
So I think that Claire, let me try to think. I think that, okay. I can't decide if Claire was pushed to do it on her own, hoping that she could find something to involve herself in the case, or if she did something to connect with Blake first and was like, let me get in there and try. But there is definitely something that she wanted to get out of that phone call so that she could remain on the good side of whether it was Blake and Ryan or Liz Plank for sure. That's what I think.
Yes, I think she had an ulterior motive. I think she wanted to go in there looking to get something, and that's why she secretly recorded the call. I don't think that she was afraid that Steve Sarowitz was going to manipulate her into bringing Justin Baldoni back onto her project and blah, blah, blah. I think she went in there with an agenda. She intentionally, secretly recorded the conversation. I think she was hoping to catch something that she could use to leverage Wayfair.
Yeah. Yeah, but what I'm not getting and what I'm really confused about is the whole idea of the feeling that this call was supposedly set up, according to her declaration. This call was set up because she had an issue with Justin. According to her declaration on the docket.
Never came up at all. Well, She said
At
she didn't
all.
know. She said she didn't know the reason for the meeting. She just assumed that it was probably to discuss Justin because she had complained about Justin when Justin had nothing to do with any of the call. And anytime he does come up, Sarowitz is like, yeah, we've never had any problem. Like Justin's like, when you work with Justin, it's always really great. So it almost gave the impression that she didn't really know Justin or didn't really work with him prior.
I know. And it doesn't sound like he even has any awareness that she had an issue with him because he's talking about him wonderfully. He's not even saying, like, I know that there was like a little bit of a struggle, but this is my feeling on Justin, like at all. So that's why I'm confused a little bit. I feel like she made up that. And do we have anything in writing where she says that she had an issue with Justin?
No, just that no, but also like her claims wouldn't even need to be provided because they don't really provide any relevance to this lawsuit at all. So it's wild that she even filed a declaration. It's wild that this audio recording was even used at all, but I guess it was used by Blake to prove that he was going to destroy her, or that Sarowitz had plans to destroy Blake. But to me, like none of this even seemed relevant, and Claire ended up getting like tangled into this. But also it's not like Blake was asking her for, like, it's just weird that she recorded it and then gave it to Blake willingly without like a subpoena or anything. She's just like, here, use this, and then Blake uses it, and neither of them, I don't think, thought that this full audio would ever come out, especially because Claire obtained it illegally, is my understanding.
Absolutely. But that Hamas Israel line was enough for them to be like, oh my God, I'm feeling threatened for my life.
Yeah,
Which
and now
seems
Spiritual Shift thinks that it's,
okay. So this is
it's
where
a
I
deal
wanted to
breaker.
go. This is where I wanted to go with it. So there's a few different crazy takes on this. Not, I would say 90% of people. Well, look, if you're on Blake's side, you are never going to see anything wrong with what Blake does. But if you are most people that are able to see, I think you may have mentioned it. I was watching your show for a few minutes earlier. You had mentioned that most people that are seeing this as someone that like tends to be on Justin's side, like we're able to see nuance. We're able to see when Justin doesn't look good, when Wayfair doesn't look good, and when his attorneys don't do anything, don't do something that's good. We say it, we call it out. But for whatever reason, when something doesn't look good for Blake Lively, her like minions just turn it around in some weird way. Actually, they really practice Blake Lively's gaslighting really well. And they find a way to kind of turn it around and just say that you know, it's really bad for Justin in some weird way. We're used to that from her end. We're not used to it from people that say they're on Justin's side. Now, this one attorney on X blocked me a long time ago because I hate to say it, but it really came down to her getting involved in a dispute between Dave Neal and I months ago, which I really didn't like that she decided to get herself involved. But it's because she has a personal vendetta against Israel. And this is, again, a personal vendetta against Israel. And that's why she's taking this side, which is anti-Justin Baldoni over this one Israel-Hamas comment. So her name is Spiritual Shift on X. And she's blocked me. So I actually can see the tweet, but I can't respond. I can't be part of the conversation. But you shared it on your account. And so hold on, I'm going to pull it up. And it's so wild. Okay. She was one of the attorneys on X that got subpoenaed by Blake, right?
Did she?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And she was on Shasti's page talking about it.
I don't pay much attention to her.
You remember this.
I don't.
So her take yesterday completely misses
The
the
whole essay. Yeah.
Always essays. Says newly unsealed audio exposes Wayfair Steve Sarowitz, billionaire co-founder Steve Sarowitz, comparing Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' lawsuit to Israel-Hamas conflict. In a stunning revelation, the secretly recorded audio confirms that Wayfair Studios co-founder Steve Sarowitz, I mean, what in the chat GPT is this? Wayfair co-founder Steve Sarowitz told filmmaker Claire Ayoub in a private meeting while referencing Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' lawsuit that I will protect the studio like Israel protected itself from Hamas. There were 39,000 dead bodies. There will be 2 dead bodies when I'm done, minimum. Not dead, but dead. Well, that's not all he said. So if you're going to quote, let's actually fully quote, because then he said, not dead, but dead to me. And then she said, dead to me.
Dead to me. Ho, 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 ho.
Wow, you did a good job there doing
you.
that. And it was such an obvious, nothing of a real threat. There's nothing that was intimidating. And he never said, I'm going to attack them. He said, I will do anything to defend my studio, just like Israel defended Hamas, defended or protected itself from Hamas. Like, that's literally what that means. I'm not attacking, I am defending. That's the important part here. So that's actually I think that's actually very good for Wayfair to say we weren't planning on retaliating. We are literally just planning on defending.
We will defend ourselves should we need to. Should she throw the first attack, we will have to defend ourselves, and we will defend ourselves strongly.
Exactly. Yes. Please do not go to her and make comments on behalf of me. Please, I'm begging, because she's going to create even more drama. But I just want to show
oh my God,
how
creators are attacking me.
Oh, it's going to be a whole thing. Yeah, I'm definitely. But I just want to show how if you have a personal vendetta, you can completely twist these words and make it sound like this is a threat.
She's making the exact same argument that Blake's trying to make, when it's like, it's not even a strong argument, because first of all, completely taken out of context. Second of all, said this within like a veil of privacy, right? Because there was no expectation that he was going to be recorded, nor were his words going to be shared. Third, he was fine with his words being shared because there was no like threat behind it of like him wanting to hurt Blake Lively. And he makes it, clear that it was a joke, and he says dead to me. So for Claire to be like, oh my God, I was so scared, and I had to take this to Blake Lively to warn her that he was going to bomb her New York City penthouse. Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy. And so what she continues saying, initially, many pro-Justin Baldoni supporters dismissed the claim about the shocking statement as fabricated, but now the recording proves he did make the insensitive analogy. She continues about that sentence. His own words paint the Wayfarer team as the more powerful force, wielding money, influence, and intimidation, mirroring the very imbalance he compared to Israel and Gaza. The analogy is not just tone deaf, it is politically divisive at a time when public sentiment has shifted drastically, with more Americans now sympathizing with Palestinians over Israel for the first time in U.S. history. Seriously, suck my D with this crazy analogy. What are you talking about? The Blake versus Justin lawsuit is beginning to look more like an ugly ego battle between a billionaire and 2 extremely high-profile married celebrities. What?
I don't know when she fell out of a coconut tree, but it's very obvious that her noggin hit a few branches on the way down.
Well, she's taking her personal feeling against Israel.
That's what it is. It's a personal feeling that she has about the Israel-Hamas issue, and I'm sure it appears she's free Palestine, and that's her opinion. And so now she's like, oh my God, I can't believe. When also, let's be clear, this isn't Steve Sarowitz's battle against Blake Lively. These are allegations that Blake Lively has made against Baldoni, Jennifer Abel, Melissa Nathan, Steve Sarowitz, Jamie Heath. And they clearly went through months of this back and forth with Blake Lively, where she seemed to try to hijack the film and try to take over the entire project, and then launch these allegations against them that they do have a right to defend themselves.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't think this is a wild statement at all, because literally what he's basically saying, how many times have we said, well, we're very close. How many times have we said in our lives, this is way before this before this war, you don't negotiate with terrorists about anything, right? If you're working with difficult people, don't negotiate with terrorists. It's not like actually saying that those people are ISIS.
Yeah.
Like, it is a form of it's an analogy.
It's an
You're allowed
analogy.
to use analogies, especially he wasn't under oath. He wasn't on a stand. He wasn't being recorded by his knowledge. The fact that he said, and by the way, he's Jewish. He's Jewish. So I guarantee you, just like many Jewish people in the last 2 years, this war has been top of mind. So it probably was something that he was constantly being bombarded with in his brain and his news feed in the news with his family, etc. And it was on the top of his mind. I'm sure at some conversation he had where he was like, I feel like, we're getting extorted. We're getting kind of like attacked by these people, these Blake and Ryan people that are forcing us to do these horrible things. And I'm going to protect my studio, just like Israel had to protect their country, etc. Like, it's not that crazy. But she decided anyway, her comments are wild and they are 100% on our side. Most of, like 90, I think all of them. I
Because
don't
she
think
doesn't make a logical or good argument. You can tell that it's very obvious that she's allowing her personal politics to cloud her judgment here. Whereas, again, I feel like we've been able to put our personal shit aside and focus on the case objectively. And sometimes have we gotten caught in the weeds? Yes, but we can still objectively look at the case and not allow our personal feelings, dictate this. But this is why when she tries to come on and be like, I'm an expert, I'm a lawyer, I know more than you, it's like, well, it also shows that you have clear bias and that you have your own personal opinions that affect your judgment. Because in this case, I think majority of the people can listen to that audio and kind of feel like, this doesn't really add up to what they're claiming that it adds up to. And also, I see people in the live chat are like, well, how does this prove SH? This isn't meant to prove SH. It's meant to prove retaliation in response to SH. We still have yet to see any evidence of any SH. But again, that's the retaliation piece only works if there was SH and it was reported. And so that's the key piece that she needs to be able to prove in order to prove that there was retaliation. I think this conversation was meant to prove that there was an intent and that there was malice behind this smear campaign that she's claiming.
Yeah. People have really taken their personal feelings and turned it onto, and this is exactly what Blake Lively wanted with using this comment. Because just now on Threads, and I went over to Threads, which I really stay away from, but because a lot of my comments on Instagram, my content on Instagram auto post to Threads, I do get replies and stuff. And sadly, the Threads is very toxic to my content. Like, they despise me over there because it tends to be very leaning pro Blake and very anti anything I say. Like, they just don't like me over on Threads at all. I don't know about you, but most of my content gets very attacked on Threads. And just now I went over to Threads because I wanted to pull up this one thing that I wanted to talk about the gaslighting comments that Blake Lively said. And the first thing that I see is I made a comment saying that there's nothing in that phone call that is incriminating towards Steve Sarowitz. And the comment that I see is this. I said yesterday, there's literally nothing in this that is incriminating. I am in shock that this is part of a lawsuit. Hold on. It would be nice if I shared it, right? And it's about the Claire Ayoub secret recording. And this user here says, of course you don't see it as incriminating, Donna. We all know you support those 39,000 dead. So people like to take their personal feelings about a war that has absolutely nothing to do with this. But because of those two comments, because of those two statements that he made, and this was the point, is to jumpstart this really obviously very, very passionate conversation about this insanely ridiculous social justice movement that people have decided that they're part of. It's turned into this. It's so ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. So this was the point. And if people want to put their morals and their values behind them just because of the comment about Israel and Hamas, then I guess, but that's not going to hold in court. Facts are not, feelings are not facts. That's the truth. Feelings are not facts.
Yeah. Listen, I feel like it's It was, as you said, it was by design. This is the discourse that she wanted, and she wanted people to then fight about the insensitivity of Sarowitz's comments rather than whether or not it proves her case. And I feel like that's now what the conversation is, because now people are getting upset with Spiritual Shift because it's obvious that she's allowing her personal politics to get the best of her judgment. And so now it's just, the mess
Yeah.
that we're in.
Yeah. And then in terms of the gaslighting comments that Blake Lively made on her, or all her supporting women comments on Instagram, a lot of us saw right through it and said it. And then there's an attorney that is over on Threads, and I talked about it on Twitter, that has been supporting Blake blind from day one. Blind. Like, she's an attorney, so maybe legally it makes sense that she supports Blake, but she does not ever see a flaw in anything Blake does, which is very hard for me to follow, because I appreciate an attorney's view, but every attorney that I follow, not actually Golden is a great example, is able to see things like, this is a win for Justin, this is a loss for Justin, this is a win for Blake, this is a loss for Blake. But this one attorney is like blinded to any losses for Blake. She cannot see anything except positive stuff for Blake. And so I had to block that out of my like daily views in terms of, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, it was like Leslie Topkin. Remember? Doctor was like, I'm a doctor. I'm smarter than you. It's like, well, for being a doctor, you're really fucking stupid.
Well, I just can't, I'm just not interested in seeing that, because you're not like, you can't be a lawyer breaking down legalities if you're not showing me the truth. It's just not real if that's the case. So yesterday she started to attack people like us by doing exactly what Blake Lively is saying, by gaslighting women on the internet who can see through Blake Lively. And this is where I lost it, you guys, because she started saying that the internet ripped Blake Lively apart for allegedly failing to use her platform to speak about domestic violence when the movie It Ends With Us came out. For the second year in a row, she posts about Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and somehow that's a problem for you too. You will twist yourselves into Olympic-level pretzels to hate a woman, no matter what she does. When she's quiet, why doesn't she care about real victims? When she speaks, she's doing it for attention. And then she continues, you're not advocating for survivors. You're just addicted to finding new ways to tear women down and call it accountability. Imagine being so terminally online that you think raising awareness for domestic violence is a bad thing. Get a grip. Touch grass. Then maybe go donate to a shelter or share actual resources instead of dissecting someone's captions like it's conspiracy theory.
Okay.
I was like, what in the world?
A few things can be true. She can, it just, the timing of it seems suspicious. And so it just feels out of character for her. There's no rhyme or reason. There's not a social justice movement. There's not a holiday. There's not a, monthly awareness campaign. Like, usually you do those things at the start of the month. There's an intention behind why you post your awareness, that this just felt random. So it's not out of the ordinary for people to question that. Second of all, just because Blake Lively happens to be a woman does not make this an anti-woman argument here. And so maybe she needs to take the tampons out of her ears and actually realize that not every single issue that you have with a single woman makes you anti-women. But when you live your life by these polarizing viewpoints where, God forbid, you criticize, I could walk around every day and be like, oh my God, Donna was mean to me. She hates gay people. And I do tell Donna that, but I say that as a joke.
You did today.
Because I use that as a joke because it's not a real thing. And it speaks to the insane hypocrisy of people like this person on Threads, where it's like, you see the world through this marginalized victimhood, and that's why every issue that comes up suddenly goes back to further perpetuate that victimhood of like, oh my God, we live in such a sexist world, when it's like, oh my God, go somewhere where women really are limited in terms of what they can do. Go to Palestine and see how great women and the gays are doing over there if you really want to fight for that, because in America, that's not the reality. It's the reality that you look through in your warped lens, because that's all you want to think of are all the reasons why people hate women and why women are victims. Same thing that happens for a lot of gay people. So I'm not making this just a woman thing, but that's just the argument that she was making. And it's like you continue to look at your life through this perpetual victimhood. That's why you only look at these issues as black and white, when you don't realize that people's issues are with Blake Lively. They're not with women in general. Nobody's trying to be misogynistic. They're tired of an entitled, insufferable, out of touch woman that is named Blake Lively.
Yes, it's like a singular thing. I despise a few women out there, and I also adore so many women. And actually, a big, massive part of my disdain for Blake Lively is what she did to some women that I know, like Lauren. Like Lauren Knighty, and all the shit that she had to go through personally. And, the stories about Jen Abel and Justin Baldoni's wife and Jamie Heath's wife. These are women that were on the receiving end of Blake Lively's torture that she put them through. So just because women are involved in the story, why? So I support women. Why do they only support Blake? Why is Blake the only woman to support?
Because wasn't that one of Leslie Sloan's arguments, was that, she has a female run company, a PR firm, and then Friedman clapped back and he's like, well, so does Jennifer Abel and so does Melissa Nathan. Like, what does you being a female business owner have to do with you being attacked in this? Like, you're attacking two of my clients that happen to have two businesses of their own that also happen to be women as well.
Yeah. Calling calling Leighton Meester, like the thing about cages, like all of that. Like there's so many times where Blake Lively has treated women badly, gaslit women. The whole Taylor Swift and her not being friends. It's not because Taylor was like, I'm just not into you, Blake. Obviously, Blake did something to fuck up that friendship. Like, Blake is not, she doesn't get a free pass. She doesn't get a free pass just because she has a vagina. Lots of women don't get free passes because they have a vagina. I don't like a lot of women. Sorry. There's a lot of women out there that are not good.
Well, then that means you're a misogynist.
What?
I said, well, then that means you're a misogynist.
I also really don't like a lot of men. Okay?
Sometimes it's based off of the person and not the gender.
Yeah, like Sam Goldberg, who I think was involved in Ellen Greenberg's death. You haven't watched that yet, but just wait. I also don't like Susan Lawrence, who murdered AJ Howard outside of her house in Florida. You have to watch The Perfect Neighbor documentary. Phenomenal. I don't like bad people. Okay? God damn it. But I like gay people. But they have to be good gay people.
Yes.
We got to get into another story because they're trying to rig Dancing with the Stars for your man to win.
Who, the fans, the same way they voted off Hilaria?
Hilaria? No, this is a big issue. There's a secret plot to rig Dancing with the Stars. And it's also Dylan Efron wins. And it's not going to be good. Because remember how we said that there's no way why Dylan Efron was getting the top score last week over our boyfriend, Robert Irwin?
Mm-hmm.
But some people believe that the judges, Derek Huff, Bruno Tonioli, and Carrie Ann Inaba have been scoring contestants unfairly this season. Have you? Have you felt that way?
I'm not watching.
Yes, you are.
I just watch the clips of the dances on Instagram, but I don't watch the scoring.
Okay. Well, Daily Mail has learned that producers of Dancing with the Stars are rooting for Dylan to get the final round of competition.
Well, obviously, they always do that.
Okay.
They go for who they think is going to keep people watching. If they vote off all the good people, then nobody's going to watch to the end.
I don't think Dylan's the best. I'm not watching for Dylan. Are you guys watching for Dylan?
I'm watching for Whitney.
I'm watching for Robert Irwin and Whitney. And Jen.
Oh, now you like Jen.
Jen Affleck?
Yeah.
She's so cute.
You're not watching for Topanga?
Mm-hmm.
You don't like Topanga?
She's fine. Her Mr. Feeney dance really flopped.
That was really bad. I was looking forward to it, and I was so excited for it.
Yeah, Lance said that he kind of messed up.
Mr. Feeney?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he was on his deathbed? That was elder abuse.
I know.
Like, how do you blame the old man? Like, he was like, how did he mess up?
He was supposed to do something. He was supposed to rip up the paper. There was like a whole other thing. But I was like, that wouldn't have made the dance any better.
No.
It was not great.
In
But
fact,
okay,
now
listen.
knowing that, now I do believe it was elder abuse.
So listen, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives star Whitney and her partner Mark Ballas have emerged as the early frontrunners, becoming the highest scoring couple over the last 4 weeks. But wildlife conservationist Robert, 21, only 21, and Whitney Carson warmed hearts with their emotional performance to Phil Collins' You'll Be in My Heart, which earned Robert his first 3 nines of the seasons. However, behind the scenes, executives allegedly have a vested interest in Traitors winner Dylan, above all others making it to the final since he's already been tapped to lead the show's annual touring cast for 2026 alongside pro Emma Slater. So
Yeah.
he's already going to be in the tour, so they have to have him win, they think.
Do you think we're getting a double elimination this week?
No. Oh, but if they here's who they have. If they don't eliminate Scott Hoying, I'm giving up on the show.
And at Andy Richter?
His name is Andy Richter.
Oh, Rick, same shit.
I love Andy, but Andy is so nice. So according to my sources, he is the nicest guy behind the scenes.
I'm sure.
So Lance is like, if they get rid of one person, it better not be Andy.
Oh, come on. He cannot, like, Andy, just because Andy's nice doesn't make Andy like a reason, someone to keep around.
He's not a dancer, but Scott has got to go.
Scott?
I can't look at Scott. I'm sorry. I
'Cause
struggle
he's
looking at
gay.
him. Yes, you got me. You got me.
Andy, Scott, and what's her face? Elaine need to be the next 3 to go.
Elaine, I'm sorry. I struggle with Elaine too. I know it's so bad. I really struggle with Elaine. I don't know what it is about her. Does she have RBF?
Yes.
She looks angry. Joy says, who is Scott? And that is the question that everyone
Exactly.
asks. No one can remember Scott. He reminds me of Rolf from Sound of Music, if you know what I mean. He has that kind of look. You know what I'm saying? Do you know who
Yeah.
Rolf is from Sound of Music?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen Sound of Music?
I don't think so. Oh, he does kind
What?
of look like Rolf.
How do you not know Sound of Music?
I know of it, but I don't think I ever saw it.
Oh my God. Rolf was like, oh my God, he betrayed the family.
Huh.
How do you not know Rolf? Rolf wasn't, I can't say it on the
Oh,
show. He
gay.
betrayed the family.
Judas.
It was worse. He fell in love with Liesel. I am 16 going on 17. You know that song?
Yeah.
But then he completely betrayed the family because then he joined,
Military.
it starts with an N.
Oh, why are we not allowed to say that word on the show?
I don't want to, and I don't know.
What people use it so flippantly these days.
Are we allowed to say it, you guys? I don't know. I don't want to say it. I'm trying to I'm trying to find a good picture of him to pull up. It's like kind of hard.
So
The only
Scott
pictures I
reminds
keep
you of.
finding are of him with his arm up. So I don't want to do that.
Oh no.
Here. Here's Rolf. He's got a Rolf vibe.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? Is this him? Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, go to the Sound of Music Instagram. Who knew there was a thing? Daniel Truheat. So, yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Anyway, he where is the show going? Okay, so anyway, that's the secret rig. So if Dylan stays into the end, it's probably a producer pull.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure
Do
they're
you
going to keep him
think-
as long as possible.
Do you think that Dylan Efron is the hottest cast member on the show?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, of the celebrities, yeah. I mean, I'm
Do you think
not.
he likes men?
No,
Okay. Got it.
I think he would be open to like an all sexes orgy, but like I don't think he's like into men.
Got it. Got it. I want to see Zac Efron in the audience one time. Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah, because his face is uncomfortable to look at. It's like Brittany Cartwright's body.
Speaking of, Brittany Cartwright did show off her body. Did you hear about that?
No, I did.
Did you see it?
She was in her like black Skims, right?
Did you see it? She has a 27-inch waist now.
Is that true?
Apparently. She looks still like she is sucking in for dear life. Like she just needs to, her boobs are still so big. Why doesn't she cut them off?
She did. Didn't she get a reduction?
It doesn't look like it.
She got like a reduction and a tummy tuck. What did she get? Let's
I
see.
don't know, but I'm not happy because the
She
boobs
had
need
a
to be
mommy
smaller.
makeover. She had a mommy makeover that included abdominal reconstruction. So they reconstructed her belly, liposuction, a tummy tuck, and a breast lift with smaller
No, breast
implants.
reduction, it says. They're
No, a
saying
breast
lift?
lift with smaller implants. So it was a reduction. Yes, they took out her big implants and they put in smaller implants and they lifted them up.
Well, hopefully she's just a little bit swollen
You know what
still.
it is? I don't think she's sucking her stomach in for dear life. I think it's her face. Because like her face, what it is it's the plastic surgery. Like her eyebrows are so high. And she looks like this. Like her face is so pulled. She's just like, so it looks like you're.
Do you
and
think her
holding
boobs
it
are a
in.
lot smaller?
They're not a lot smaller.
Everyone thinks you're really high right now.
I'm
Did you
not-
take a gummy?
No.
Okay. Finally, last thing before we're done here. Here's
It's
what
her
I'm gonna
eyebrows.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, her eyebrows are really pulled. Here's another thing while we're here about looks. This is a great idea for a Halloween costume, you guys, in case you're looking for
Northwest.
something. Did you see?
No. Oh my God. Oh, that's
What?
North. I thought that was someone
Yeah.
dressed as North.
Nope.
Oh my, I can't believe she's 12 years old. That's crazy.
I would freak the F out if my daughter, I don't have a daughter, but like, what is happening? I guess this is obviously like the other kids are doing it too. But like, it's too much. What's happening?
Oh, like the coloring on your face, like tattoos. I don't like tattoos.
She sparked concern after she debuted a new look that included face tattoos and nose piercing and grills. Honestly, she looks like Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
And all the kids are doing it. She
Oh,
has
and
pink. This
and
girl
the-
has pink eye contacts.
The Indian tattoos. And North
Well,
has
the
blue.
henna is popular. Henna is a popular thing for the kids to do at parties.
Oh, I didn't know that. Too much Botox. Misty, she doesn't have Botox. She's
No, that's
12 years
probably
old.
about Brittany.
Oh. I was like, she's 12 years old.
I mean, you guys are going to die if I show you what some of the kids wear to the bar mitzvahs and the bat mitzvahs now. Like,
What do
I
they
will show you
wear?
pictures. Not on the public show, but like, oh my God, it's crazy what they all wear. Yes, I have a henna person coming to Dylan's bar mitzvah. So now are you coming, Zach, so you can get a henna tattoo?
Is that not cultural appropriation?
Are you going to try to cancel me?
Well, I mean, you're having henna at a bar mitzvah.
It's a thing.
I mean, I might as well show up in blackface. Are you gonna have a
Oh
cartoon artist?
my God.
Well, Whoopi Goldberg told people to do that. That's how they should show up at the Super Bowl.
Stop. What would Helen Keller do? What would Helen Keller do? Would Helen Keller come get henna?
I mean, maybe. Well, no, but because they said that's how she spoke, was in her hand. They would spell things out in her hand.
It wouldn't be good because she would mess up the henna. Probably
Imagine
really
if you take her
fast.
to a palm reader and you're like, read my palm. And she's like, wait, what language are you speaking?
Okay, so I feel better about my 12-year-old when I see this. I have to be honest. Like, this is crazy to me.
It's hard because it's like, how far do you let your child
Where are they
express
going?
themselves? I don't know.
Where are like look at just even the jewelry.
Because the crazy part is it's like Kim talks about like how great of a childhood she had with her mom and her dad, but like neither of her parents would allow her to go out the house looking like this
At 12?
at 12.
Where are they? It's so wild to me, you guys.
Yeah, it's
And
kinda
all the
crazy.
friends are doing it too.
Well, if your friends were to jump off a bridge, would you do that too?
No. I wouldn't. Would you?
No.
Anyway.
Wow, who's that? She looked good.
It's AI. Are you the kind of person that buys all the ads on Daily Mail? My mom would. My mom would buy that ad. My mom would be like, she looks great. Buying it. Oh my God. Copper is like really late because KFed.
Oh yeah, girl, you're like an hour behind.
Oh, you guys. Okay. Well, I'm going to move on from the show. It's a long ass show. Today definitely pushed people away from my show because you were so mean to me. Can you apologize?
I'm sorry.
Can we go to a pride event together?
No,
Why? You don't support gay people.
I don't.
Okay, but I do.
I think they have too many rights and they're getting greedy.
But I support gay people.
Sure. You support all the sapphics.
I love a sapphic.
Did you guys know what sapphic is?
I know now because you taught me.
I now I have to teach everybody what a sapphic is. And so a sapphic is a woman who loves other women. And so I was like, so a lesbian. But they're like, no, it's not a lesbian. And I said, why is it not a lesbian? And they said it's not a lesbian because it could be like a trans woman or like, a woman, someone that identifies as a woman that loves other women. And I was like, well, if you identify as a woman, isn't the whole argument that you're then a woman? Because like trans women are women. Like, isn't that the whole point? Is like you're fighting to like be a woman and you want to be in women's sports and you want to be in women's bathrooms. And so you want to be a woman. So then why are you then differentiating yourself from being a special type of woman that's not an actual woman? And then when somebody else says that you're not an actual woman, then you get mad. So they're not lesbians.
I had to pull up this account. Well, first of all, Molly says sapphics wear sneaks, which is the most like on brand comment
Oh,
from
Molly's
Molly
still
because
here.
sneaks are the ugliest shoes. I think we can all agree that sneaks are the shoes that really the world united against sneaks. Those were the ugliest shoes ever. Enrique, next time you ask that question about Ben Savage and Boy Meets World, I'm going to ask for a super chat. He asks every single day. He's dying to know if we know any drama about Ben
Nobody
Savage
knows
and Boy
what really
Meets World.
happened. He just ghosted all of them when they started their podcast, and now he doesn't talk to any of them. But they've all been like, "We don't know why he doesn't talk to us. He just ghosted us." So the only person that knows the tea is Ben Savage.
Yeah, there's like politics, right?
Is it politics?
I think he's a politician, and his brother is apparently a molester. Isn't that what happened? Fred Savage got canceled for like inappropriate behavior on Nickelodeon sets as a director. Swear to God.
But what does that have to do with him cutting out the cast?
Ben Savage?
Yeah. He's not a politician.
Yes.
Ben Savage. Corey Matthews is a politician.
Isn't Corey Matthews his character on the show?
Yes.
Ben Savage is a politician.
Wow. He's running
Ben
for
Savage
Congress.
for Congress. Are you joking? And my friend used to date him in high school.
Molly?
Yeah, Molly Dare used to date him in high school. No, she dated another one. Ben Savage for Congress.
Savage.
Together, we can do better. Why don't you donate, Enrique? Why don't you donate to Ben Savage's campaign? And then you can ask him, like go to one with a sign. Be like, I have a really important campaign question. Can you tell me why you don't talk to Topanga?
Oh, he's not a fair. So he didn't get the city.
There you go.
council in
Can't
West
donate,
Hollywood.
volunteer instead. You can sign up to volunteer. Ben's priorities, not
not
hanging
doing-
out.
He's not doing well politically. He keeps losing
How do you know?
because he lost city council in West Hollywood in 2022, and then he lost the House of Representatives in 2024.
You can get a yard sign.
Savage for savage.
He has 1 million followers. Oh, he's pregnant.
He's pregnant. Oh, he's a Democrat. Well, that's why he didn't win.
Wait, I thought you meant because he's pregnant.
Why is he pregnant?
I said he's pregnant. And you said, oh, I was like, what does that mean? Only Democrats get pregnant?
I mean, yeah.
If he's stop.
No Republican is being like, yeah, men can get pregnant. So
He's not pregnant.
that.
His wife is pregnant. You dummy.
said he was pregnant, and in today's day and age, some people think that men can get pregnant. They're called birthing people now.
I want to do a full Tessa Savage is her name. Like I have so many questions now.
When was the
And-
last time they posted?
2 days ago.
Oh, so
Get
they're
on there,
active.
Enrique. Get on there. All right, you guys. Well,
Everyone should go on his post and comment, vote, text Danielle to 41444 or whatever the Dancing with the Stars number.
Oh my God. This was a real random show. All right, you guys. I love you. I love you guys. This was Unhinged. Always, when Zack comes on the show, you know it's Unhinged. I felt sick before and I feel even sicker now. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for subscribing.
Bye.
Please don't leave ever. Talk to you later. Bye. Is it Scout? Behind you.
This is Sully.
Sully. Do you have a dog named Scout?
No, Sully and Sky. Come here, Sky.
Sky. Oh, okay. Bye, Sully. I have to blow my nose. Bye, Sully. Oh, that's so cute. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Take care of your parasite. Bye.